Well, Luis Suarez isn't just a big star in his own country, of course. He's become, though, even more of an internet phenomenon since the bite. Joining me now is our social media producer, Jack Leather, who's been all over this all week, Jack. And plenty of people poking fun at what he's done, and starting with computer games.
Well, that's right. Internet users didn't waste a minute before starting to develop these video games to exploit the incident and represent him as a bit of a comedy character. It must be said, however, that these videos, as you can see, are not the most high-tech. That means they're very quick to develop. Anyone with a half-decent computer can make these very quickly. And it also means that they're quick to play, maybe when your boss is looking the other way in the office, and quick to share as well.
Sort of online bragging rights. I think the funnier things, though, are the doctored pictures that have come out there, and they're a bit better produced in those games as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And there have been absolutely hundreds of these. We've been trawling through them this afternoon in the office to find the best ones. You can see him here with the Hannibal Lecter mask and so on. And the fact that he's got quite an expressive face anyway makes it even easier for the caricatures. Now, some of them are new, and some of them are probably just recycled ones from last year, to be honest.
Have we heard anything online, though, from Chewy Lewis himself?
Well, that's a funny one. Luis Suarez, normally quite a prolific tweeter. He likes to put up pictures of himself with his teammates, with the physios, with sponsors. But ever since the morning of the game, we haven't heard a peep from him online. The tweet that he did put up that day was a picture of himself with his wife and children, in which he said, "Thanks for coming and supporting me." Do we expect an apology for him on Twitter like other players have in the past? I think we might have to wait for that.
Well, yes, exactly. An apology is an admission that you've done something wrong, usually, isn't it? This really is the first properly social media World Cup. How does it compare to other sporting events?
Well, that's really interesting. We're only at the group stages at the moment of the Football World Cup. But during the whole of the Olympics, we had 150 million tweets about the event. We've already had twice as many just for the group stages. So it's really picking up. And the player that everyone wants to tweet about is Messi.
Not England players, though. They're back home now. And all this Suarez thing has overshadowed their sort of failings a little bit. Have they been tweeting much themselves? Yeah,
they have. I mean, Wayne Rooney and Jack Wilshere got involved throughout the World Cup. But the king of the tweeters for England was definitely Daniel Sturridge. He tweeted over 50 times during the tournament. This was a picture that he put up when spirits were still high on the eve of the first game. You can see a real team spirit here. After the tournament, the picture that he posted wasn't quite so positive, no. Him on his own landing back in England.
Yeah, no more friends anymore. I do know, actually, that when the World Cup started, Steven Gerrard went on Instagram. He joined Instagram at that point, and he already has 600,000 followers, which really puts me to shame. Jack, thank you very much indeed. Fascinating stuff.